Okay, today is December 7th, 2019. I am just recording the condition of the house before I actually get started on it. As you can see, I have taken out all wallpaper, if there is any wallpaper in it. This is a lovely third generation dollhouse. You see that it is nice and sturdy. I've started working on a family that will be living in the house. I'm going to start working on the roof and the outside of the house. On this side, stand back a little, I'm going to create a 3D window, a trompe l'oeil window. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Here it'll look like a 3D window from the outside and from the inside. I'm not going to saw through this house. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to create a window, and on the other side of the house, in this room, is a circular window up high in close to the ceiling. I'm going to create another window there, another false window there. I thought I was going to put 3 gable windows on top, but I don't know. I think that's just overdoing it. There will be a chimney, and this part of the house is going to have a curtain, 2 curtains that actually close and open. So I think that's going to be cute for a child. Remembering that this is for a child that is under 2 years old. So it doesn't need to be so complicated and exact. It just needs to be fun and durable and safe to play with. So I'm going to get started because time is fleeting and I have been procrastinating. So this is just a quick update of what the house looks like before. Oh, let me just show you on the other side. This is the house on the other side. So I have to get started. Okay, this is what I've worked on today. I think it's December 3rd, 2019. These 3 pieces are mixed media pieces, and these are going to be the shingles of the roof. Each piece is a little bit different. I'm trying to get a bluish type of gray shingle. More gray than blue, but I can still work on these. But as I cut these up into smaller pieces and add them on the roof and mix them together, I think it's going to really give it a nice effect. So I'm waiting for these to dry, and I'll show you the other pieces I did for the stone look of the building. Okay, these are the pieces that are going to be the stonework for the house. This is simply a cardboard base with different pieces of colored paper, construction paper, crepe paper, scrapbooking paper, anything that I can find, which I think is going to give me the colors. Now, this does not look like stone, and it is not finished yet. But hopefully the next steps that I do will make it look like a cream colored stone, gray colored stone, light camel color stone. And once they are cut up and mixed together and applied to the house, I think that it's going to work. So right now the idea is in my head, but not exactly on these pieces of paper. But I'm going to get started on that now. Okay, this is after I have worked on these pieces that are going to be representing the stones for the house. I have 5 different sheets. Here goes one. It's still wet, so we'll see what they look like when they dry. Please excuse the messiness, but this is always going to be messy in here until I finish. There's one that's more brown. This one has kind of a brown peachy tone. This is yellow. And the far one over there is pretty similar, I guess. But once these are cut up into stone-sized shapes, I think they will blend nicely. So I'm happy with what I have now. It does take time to make these. It's just constant layering of papers, tissue papers, crepe papers. What really helped was this handmade paper that I had in my stash, which also lends texture to the pieces, which will lend almost like a stone-like texture to these pieces. So that's great. And 2 pieces of paper that originally came with the house is this yellow print and I think it's something similar to this. Well, anyway, I had 2 pieces that came with the house, which are probably many years old. Anyway, they were the colors that I was going after, and I incorporated them into the stones. So I like the fact that I can use things that have originally come with the house in the renovating of the house. So I think that's really going to be neat. So that's it for now, and we'll move on to the next step. Good morning. Today is Monday, December 9th, 2019. It's about 6:30 a.m. Continuing on with the work on this house. Very quick update. I did manage to finish the roof last night. Primarily finished. I will go over it again with a stabilizer, which will seep into the cracks, the divisions of the shingles, and stabilize it more. Thinking about putting a chimney on the roof. I wish I could show you the other side, but I have this house on a table, which makes it really difficult. But take my word for it, the other side is done, and I'm going to start working on the stones today. I hope they do not take as long as the roof, but very quickly. I don't know if you could see, these are the 5 sheets of mixed media stones that I have made. What I intend to do is to cut these up into stones of different sizes and apply it to the house. Each sheet is a little bit different, and as you cut them up, you mix them, always mix them together, and it will give you a variegated effect. That's what I'm going for. So that's my next step. I really like this paper because I've included some of the wallpaper, you can see there, which was originally in the house. So I like doing things like that, using things that were originally used in the house. Okay, that's it for now. Just trying to keep updates going and flowing. Hello, today is Friday, March the 6th, 2020. This is the final video on this house. It is technically finished. It has 4 rooms, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, and living room. Little crib with a little baby inside. Kitchen. A living room. The characters, the felt dolls, they are not the greatest. They are bordering on grotesque, but that's the best that I could do. So we will have to replace those when we get a chance. But just wanted to quickly show you this house. That's the side with the multimedia stone look. This is the front of the house with window boxes and flowers, which I like. The roof. And the other side. So happy that Primrose's grandmother had kept this house when she was a little girl, and now with a little revamping, Primrose can also enjoy this, playing with it with her cousins and friends or whoever she would like to play with. So that's it. Disregard the mess. But that is it.